It's the AFC Championship game, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Denver. It's the Bills and the Broncos, and it comes your way next.
As far as home field advantages go in the playoffs, there are few places tougher on a visiting team than this one. Sold out in Power Field at Mile High in Denver. Straight ahead, a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it should be a great one, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Denver Broncos. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports. And, man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real challenge.
The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. They're led out by their quarterback out of Fresno State, Derek Carr.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First carry for Austin Eckler, who's a Colorado native. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a second down and 6. On play action, now Carr. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Reek Woolen, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. They need 12 here. It's third down. Here's Carr. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On fourth down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Here's more on the return. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the guy out of California, the former Cal Bear, Jared Goff.
And at one point, the ascension of Jared Goff was really, really strong. Back-to-back Pro Bowls, took his team to the Super Bowl, and came really within one quarter of winning it. But since that time, he's had bouts of inconsistency, and that's been the struggle for him as he tries to get back to the form he showed earlier in his career.
Now 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. Broken tackle, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Achane gets it from the gun. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. On the handoff, it's Achane. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. Little short pass here to Hill. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 29-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Now a run by H.N. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Here's H.N. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. This is H.N. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. Here's H.N. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him now. A great start to this AFC title game. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. A shotgun snap for Goff. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
No, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
On 4th down, Goff. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Taysom Hill, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. Well, we knew they had the crowd on their side. Their defense has already made a stop, but now here's an opening drive touchdown.
Yeah, how about the defense making the stop, offense feeling their momentum that they've generated, and turning it into points on their side. So now you've got a team working together, and they've got the crowd involved fully on their side in this ball game.
And in this playoff atmosphere, that 12th man means even more. 6-0 our score after 1. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it as we resume action. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Carr. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Again, it's Carr. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there. 28 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from taking the lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Will Lutz on for the point after. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6. Just a 4-play drive that time, and it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
Here's third and a few inches. They'll run for it with Achane. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. They'll go. Achane. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Carr. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Broncos are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
And this might not be the last interception we see, Brandon. Both of these teams like to throw the football, but here in this snow, ball's not going to always go where you want it to. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
Denver's offense now set to go. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Got a man, it's Brown. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Second catch of this AFC title game, but he's got a 1st down. Here's Goff. And this is incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
A run now from Achane. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now Goff. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Waiting on it will be Richie James. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Johnson, the man in motion right. Shotgun now for Carr. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. From the gun, it's Carr. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Montez Sweat. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
To throw, it's Carr. That's complete right around the 8. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. A pretty big play now in this AFC Championship. 3rd and goal. Up the middle with Eckler. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. The kick by Lutz is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And just shutting him off there. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
I know the special teams coach will not permit himself a smile here, but inside, he's glowing. This is what he practices for. This is what he schemes. This is what he watches tape to put himself and his team in a position to score points. An absolute dream return.
And Denver getting set to take the field. And where the ball is now, you got the field goal pretty much in the bag. Now do you try for the end zone a couple of times?
I don't think there's any question about it. You might get a gift of 6 points rather than the 3 that you just noted that you feel like you already have. Be aggressive, go after it, and try and get those points.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Goff now looks to throw. He's got it to Williams. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Goff going to shift him around. 2nd and 6. They'll roll him out right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Now Goff on 3rd and goal. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
Look ahead to the NFC Championship coming up later today. And it should be a great one as well, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers squaring off against the New Orleans Saints. So with that, let's get you right back out for the second half and the right to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl, as I'm privileged to hand things back over to Brandon Godden.
The big story thus far has really been the snow. It's made footing treacherous, and if the forecast holds, it's only going to get worse. But I can tell you as a fan, these are the games you love to watch.
Both these teams going through their final adjustments before the second half. Which one will lift the Lamar Hunt Trophy? To find out, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they have work to do in the second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Taken down at the 47-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Hands it off out of the gun. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 7. Back near his goal line. Here's Carr. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 2nd catch of this AFC title game, and he's got a first down. Carr going to throw. That's going deep for Bateman. It got his man complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 83 yards. And the Bills are able to extend their lead. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's Rashad Bateman who finished it all off with a touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bronco offense now set to come back out. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A run straight ahead with Achane. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 91 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this AFC title game. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. They'll try the air now with Goff. Throw caught by Achane. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Now a play fake, and it's Goff. This is caught. It's Brown. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Broncos are back within a couple of the lead. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. We've got a brand-new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. From the 35, here's a 2nd and 5. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And Bateman, and he'll go in motion right here. From midfield, here's Carr. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. The 20. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Javonte Williams, 46 yards. And the Bills have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. 1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Here's the Bills kickoff unit out as they will send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They need a touchdown to tie it. Of course, they know full well they won't have too many more possessions, if any, in this championship game.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. The offense on third down, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 4. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Broncos first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun. Goff sliding out of the pocket. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. To throw is Goff. Little short pass here to Hill. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 38-yard line. Here's Goff. He'll buy some time right. He's got the connection to Moore. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Rondale Moore, 38 yards. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here, and we're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for two, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. These fans on pins and needles. A Super Bowl berth on the line, tied in the fourth quarter as the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And this one likely on the short list for Game of the Year candidates. And boy, did it come in a good one here in the playoffs. All tied in the fourth with a berth to the Super Bowl on the line. Buckle up, everybody. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 35. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And Bateman, and he'll go in motion right here. Jet sweep. Carr bats it forward. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Williams. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
When we say the game's on the line, I don't think we're overstating it here. These next few plays could very well decide this one. Advantage defense there on 1st and goal as they're able to get in and force the loss on that play.
Williams fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. No gain on the play that time. So a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
So a big one coming now for Will Lutz. This to break our fourth quarter tie. The kick by Lutz is good, and the Bills have taken the lead here in the fourth. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. So Jared Goff in the offense. Down by a field goal. 2:22 on the clock. Deuces wild. A field goal sends this championship game to overtime as they've got a 1st and 10. Little short pass here to Hill. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
From the gun, here's Goff. Flush to his right. And that's complete to Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Now Goff. This will be caught once again by Brown. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Now it's Goff. Rolling to his right. It's complete to Brown, right side. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Goff now to throw. Little short pass here to Hill.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now In this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Goff. Got his man. It's Williams.
Hey, you got your first down. Get up to the line of scrimmage and spike it.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Here we go. Value three, value three. Shell.
He's back to throw. Right side to Williams. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
Hold on.
Back to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Now there's the timeout, signaled for with 2 seconds to go. And the field goal unit likely trying to send this one to overtime. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. With 2 seconds left in regulation, this to force overtime. And no, he missed it. Oh, my goodness, no Super Bowl trip for them this year as they're going to lose this title game on a missed field goal. Charles, let's focus for a second on the losing side. In a couple months, they may look back and say, wow, it was a great season. But right now, I guarantee they're feeling no sugarcoating on this one.
And you can already see the T-shirts at training camp next year, can't you? Unfinished business. Because they've got to find a way to motivate these guys to go through all the same pain, right? All the same tough stuff, and find their way back and give themselves a chance to win this game again next year.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.